Alright, I'm going to walk you through doing a multi-view for number 45 on the paper. I'm going to start by opening up my blank one. I still have one saved on it, but I want to open my blank one so that I have all the layers I'm going to need. And if I go up here, the layers I'll need center, dimension, hidden, and object. Let me clear this off. Alright, I'm going to start with the object layer. I'm going to start from the front view. The front view, I'm going to see the circles. When I'm making these circles, make sure you do center diameter instead of radius. If you do radius, the circle is going to be twice as big as what you actually want. I'll click to start. The biggest circle is 4.75 in diameter. The next one in will be 4.25. That one will be hidden, so I can click on it, change it to hidden. Again, hidden just means it's not going to be on the surface that you're looking at. Then the next one is 3.5. That one will be center, because that's going to be the center of some small holes that we're going to make. And then I'm going to have a 2-inch, that'll stay object. And then the very middle is 1.25. I'm going to change my layer to center. I'm going to make a vertical center line. I'm going to make a horizontal center line. To make it easy to get your exact sides and exact top and bottom, if you go down here, make sure you have quadrant turned on. If you don't, then you'll have to kind of line it up from the center point and then bring it up. Alright, so I have 4 small holes here. So I'm going to do center diameter again. I'm going to do the first one where the vertical center line and the center line circle meet up. And that is 0.312 diameter. Now before I get too far here, I'm going to dimension them. I'm doing them all in diameter. I'm going to go them down in kind of descending order. So those are all the circles. These small holes, there's going to be 4 of them, 1 at each of these points. So I'm going to use copy, click on the circle, hit enter, click on the center point, and stick one here, here, and here. Alright, with that, my front view is all done. I'm going to do my right side view. So I'm going to line it up. Alright, the thickness of this portion is 1 inch. I'm going to go down. How far do I go down? I don't have to type it as long as I have stuff lined up, because I can bring this top edge over. And then this circle sticks out from the circle that's bigger than it. And it's going to stick out 1 inch. And how far down? Again, I don't have to look it up. I don't have to type it. Alright, technically it would be 2 inches. But if I touch this bottom edge and bring it over, it is 2 inches automatically. Distance in. This is round, so we're past the midway point, so this will be the same as the top. So I can line it up and bring it down. How far down does this go? It goes all the way down to the bottom of the front view. How far in? It goes to there. The only thing I have to add in, I'm going to see the edge where this part sticks up from the bigger diameter. So I'm going to add a line in here. Alright, I'm going to do all 5 holes first. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 in the middle. And then I'll come back and show this hidden circle here. So for these small ones, I'm going to bring the top of it over. It's going to start here and go the whole way across, at least for now. And here, same thing. Now those I won't be able to see on the surface, so I'm going to change them to hidden. Alright, this is a circle, it's symmetrical, so from the center to this circle is the same as the center to this circle. So I can do the bottom the same way by bringing the top and bottom over, or I can cheat a little bit, select these two, do mirror, click on the midpoint, and hit enter. And it will space them out for me automatically. The ones in the middle, I have to bring over. Again, brought top of the small circle, bottom of the small circle. The one on this side is going to line up with this one, so there's no extra lines for this one. The last lines will be for this big hole in the middle, which will go all the way front to back. Now, this hidden circle here. Looking at the paper, basically it's telling me that this back surface isn't flat with the holes going through. Right, it's actually cut in and recessed some. So if I come over here and I bring the top of the hidden circle over, the distance in it goes is 0.75. And then how far down, same thing, I don't have to type it. Line it up, bring it over, bring it out. Now, what I did, basically I hollowed this area out. So these small holes are going through, they're only going through material here. Once I hit this hidden line, it's empty space. So I can come in and trim them back. And then same thing with the big hole here. Once it hits this hidden line here, this is hollowed out. It's all empty space. Alright, so I have my front view done. I have my right side view done, all except for add in center lines. Alright, now, because this is symmetric, top to bottom, left to right, my top view is going to be exactly the same as my right side view. So I don't really have to worry about doing it because you have all the information here. I have all my circles labeled with dimensions. Last thing I would need to do to finish this one up is label my thicknesses. So I got an inch here, I have an inch here, and then I want to label how far in this hidden line goes. I'm going to flip it so it's on the other side. Alright, now this one's all done. You can save it. Save as multiview 45. Hit save. Go to layout. Double click. Zoom extents. We'll find it. Zoom in. Now I'm going to update my title. 45. 11. 2. Once you have it, then you can print it. A reminder of where to print. I'm going to click here where it says name. It defaults to none. I'm going to go down to KD12 underscore 44DN. Print to this one, not the KD12 design jet, because that's the big printer. So KD12 44DN. Hit OK. I should hear it kick out of the printer. There it goes. Once you print it, then you can put it in the class folder on the end of the table. Alright. Hopefully that helped you out. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.